Hello guys, welcome to my first class on Module 2, Multiple Random Variables. In this lecture video, I'll be discussing the concept of multiple random variables and bivariate random variables and how to find joint CDF, joint PMF and joint PDF with respect to bivariate random variables and how to find the marginal density functions with respect to the joint distribution function and how to find the expectation, covariance and the correlation coefficient of bivariate random variables. Along with this, we will be learning the concept of two-variable transformation, two-dimensional Gaussian random variables, conditional joint probabilities, sum of two independent random variables, sum of IID random variables, central limit theorem, averaging or law of large numbers. And finally, we will be learning the application exercise with respect to a bivariate random variable. Now, in this lecture video, I'll be explaining briefly the concept of bivariate random variables and how to find joint CDF, joint PMF, joint PDF, the marginal density functions, expectation, covariance, and the correlation coefficient of bivariate random variables. Okay, fine. What is multiple random variables? In many applications, it is important to study two or more random variables defined on the same sample space. When more than one random variable has been obtained simultaneously, it is called multiple random variable. For example, in a random experiment, the sample space will be having some finite number of outcomes. So now, if I assign that outcomes to two or more random variables, so those kind of random variable will be called as a multiple random variables. A bivariate random variable. Let S be the sample space of a random experiment, X and Y be two random variables, then the pair X comma Y is called a bivariate random variable or two-dimensional random vector. Example, a bivariate random variable case occurs in taking input X, output Y of the system. Bivariate random variable will be signal S and noise N. So in general, in tossing a coin experiment, suppose if I toss a coin 3 times, the possible outcomes will be head, 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 tail, head, tail, head, tail, head, head, tail, tail, head, tail, head, tail, head, tail, tail, and tail, tail, tail will be having. Now, if I define two random variables x and y, I will take x is equal to number of heads and y is equal to 1 if toss 1 is head and y is equal to 0 if toss 1 is tail. So in this way, we can assign the two or more random variable for the same sample space. Joint cumulative distribution function. The joint cumulative distribution function or joint CDF of two random variables x comma y is defined as the probability that the random variable x is less than or equal to a specified value of x and the random variable y is less than or equal to a specified value of y. It is given by fxy of x comma y is equal to p of x which is less than or equal to x comma y which is less than or equal to y. Properties of joint CDF. The first property is the joint distribution is always non-negative function. That is, the joint CDF varies between 0 and 1. It is given by 0 less than or equal to fxy of x comma y less than or equal to 1. Second property, the joint distribution function fxy of x comma y is a monotonically non-decreasing function for both x and y. Third property, the joint distribution function is continuous everywhere in the xy plane. Fourth property, two random variables x and y will be called independent if fxy of x comma y is equal to fx of x into fy of y for every value of x and y. Joint probability density function for continuous random variable. So let x comma y be a continuous bivariate random variable with CDF fxy of x comma y. So then the joint PDF is given by fxy of x comma y is equal to dou square fxy of x comma y by dou x dou y. So the joint PDF can be obtained by differentiating the joint CDF 2 times with respect to x and y partially. We'll be getting joint PDF. The function fxy of x comma y is called the joint probability density function or joint PDF of the random variable x comma y. Now the joint CDF can be obtained from the joint PDF with the formula f xy of x comma y is equal to integration minus infinity to y integration minus infinity to x f xy of u comma v du dv. So to obtain joint CDF in terms of joint PDF, we can make use of this formula. Properties of joint PDF. The first property is f xy of x comma y is greater than or equal to 0. It is nothing but the joint PDF is non-negative always, because the joint PDF f xy of x comma y is a non-decreasing function. The property number 2 is the joint PDF is continuous everywhere, since joint CDF is also continuous. Third property, the total volume under the surface of joint PDF is equal to unity. It is given by integration minus infinity to plus infinity, integration minus infinity to plus infinity, f xy of x comma y dx dy is equal to 1. So now we'll see how to prove this. So to prove this one, take the integral, the double integral minus infinity to plus infinity, f xy of x comma y dx dy is equal to the double integral minus infinity to plus infinity. So here I'm going to use the formula of joint PDF, that is given by dou square f xy of x comma y by dou x dou y into dx dy. So now after integration, the double integral and the partial derivative gets cancelled. I got f xy of x comma y at the limit x is equal to y is equal to infinity is upper limit, and x is equal to y is equal to minus infinity as lower limit. Now to simplify this part, I am going to make use of these three equations. The equation is f xy of x comma y is equal to p of x less than or equal to x comma y less than or equal to y. Second property is p of x less than or equal to infinity comma y less than or equal to infinity will be equal to 1. Third one is p of x less than or equal to minus infinity comma y less than or equal to minus infinity will be equal to 0. So now I'm going to replace this function as this equation. So I got the expression like p of x less than or equal to x, y less than or equal to y at the limit x is equal to y is equal to infinity and x is equal to y is equal to minus infinity. So now after applying the limit, I got the expression p of x less than or equal to infinity comma y less than or equal to infinity minus p of x less than or equal to minus infinity comma y less than or equal to minus infinity. So this value is 1 and this value is 0. So I got 1 minus 0. So I got 1. So I got the total volume of the surface under PDF is equal to 1. So hence in any non-negative function of x and y with a volume of 1 is a valid joint PDF. Marginal density function. So now we can able to find the marginal density function from the given joint distribution function. So when the PDF f x of x and f y of y for a single random variable are obtained from the joint PDF. So the formula is given by f x of x is equal to integration minus infinity to plus infinity f xy of x comma y dy and f y of y is equal to integration minus infinity to plus infinity f xy of x comma y dx. So with this formula we can able to find the marginal density function when the joint distribution function is given. Independence. The two random variables x and y will be called as an independent random variables with the following condition. The condition is given by f xy of x comma y is equal to f x of x into f y of y. So next is the p of x1 less than x less than or equal to x2 comma y1 less than y less than or equal to y2 can be written like integration y1 to y2 integration x1 to x2 with a joint PDF function f xy of x comma y dx dy. So now since the x and y are independent random variables, we can make use of this formula now. That is f xy of x comma y can be written like f x of x into f y of y. Now if I replace these two equations here, I got the expression like p of x1 less than x less than or equal to x2 comma y1 less than y less than or equal to y2 can be written like integration y1 to y2 f y of y dy into integration x1 to x2 f x of x dx. Now bivariate expectation. So let g of x comma y be a function of random variable x and y. So then expected value of g of x comma y is given by expectation of g of x comma y is equal to integration minus infinity to plus infinity integration minus infinity to plus infinity g of x comma y f xy of x comma y dx dy. So now to find the expectation of x comma y, the formula is given by expectation of x comma y is equal to integration minus infinity to plus infinity, integration minus infinity to plus infinity xy f xy x comma y dx dy. So this formula is also called as the correlation of x and y. So now to find the joint moment of x and y, okay, to find the n plus kth order joint moment m n k at the origin for the random variable x and y is defined with this formula. That is m n k is equal to expectation of x power n y power k is equal to integration minus infinity to plus infinity, integration minus infinity to plus infinity x power n y power k f xy of x comma y dx dy. So now I am going to replace k is equal to 0 in this formula to find the expectation of x power n. So if k is equal to 0, I got the expression like m n comma 0 is equal to expectation of x power n integration minus infinity to plus infinity, integration minus infinity to plus infinity x power n f xy of x comma y dx dy. I got it. So now after integrating this expression, I got the equation like integration minus infinity to plus infinity x power n I am taking outside, integration minus infinity to plus infinity f xy of x comma y dy into dx. So this is nothing but the marginal density function f x of x. So now I got the expression like m n comma 0 is equal to expectation of x power n is equal to integration minus infinity to plus infinity x power n f x of x dx is equal to the nth moment of the random variable x. So similarly I can find the expectation of y power k. It is given by replacing n is equal to 0. That is m0k is equal to expectation of y power k is equal to integration minus infinity to plus infinity, integration minus infinity to plus infinity y power k f xy of x comma y dx dy. So it will be equal to integration minus infinity to plus infinity taking y power k outside, integration minus infinity to plus infinity f xy of x comma y dx dy. So this is nothing but f x of x as a marginal density function. So I got the equation like m0k is equal to expectation of y power k is equal to integration minus infinity to plus infinity y power k f y of y dy is equal to mk. This is called kth moment of y. So now the first order will be given by replacing n is equal to 1 in the previous equation. So I got expectation of x is equal to integration minus infinity to plus infinity x fx of x dx, and m0 comma 1 is given by expectation of y is equal to integration minus infinity to plus infinity y fy of y dy. So this is nothing but mean of x and mean of y respectively. The second order is given by replacing n is equal to 2 and k is equal to 2. It is given by expectation of x square is equal to integration minus infinity to plus infinity x square f x of x dx, and m02 is equal to expectation of y square is equal to integration minus infinity to plus infinity y square f y of y dy. So this is nothing but the mean squared of x comma y. Similarly, m of 1 comma 1 is given by replacing n is equal to 1 and k is equal to 1, we can able to find the expectation of xy. So it is given by integration minus infinity to plus infinity, integration minus infinity to plus infinity xy f xy of x comma y dx dy. So this can be written like rxy. This rxy is nothing but the correlation of x and y. A small note on this correlation: this correlation rxy will be equal to expectation of xy, and this will be equal to expectation of x into expectation of y when x and y said to be uncorrelated. Second condition, if expectation of xy is equal to 0 or the correlation rxy will be equal to 0, then x and y are said to be orthogonal. Covariance of x and y. The covariance of x and y is denoted by the notation covariance of x comma y are sigma x into y, and it is defined by covariance of xy is equal to sigma xy is equal to expectation of x minus mu x y minus mu y. So on expanding this equation, I got expectation of xy minus y mu x minus x mu y plus mu x mu y. By using the properties of expectation, I got the equation like expectation of xy minus mu x into expectation of y minus mu y into expectation of x plus mu x mu y. Since this mu x and mu are constant, I am taking outside. So now it will become expectation of xy minus mu x mu y minus mu x mu y plus mu x mu y. So I can cancel these two. So I got the value of covariance of xy is equal to expectation of xy minus mu x mu y. If x or y has 0 mean, then the covariance of xy will become expectation of xy, or covariance of xy will be equal to rxy we will be getting. Next is uncorrelated bivariate random variables. So if covariance of xy is equal to 0, then we'll be saying x and y are said to be uncorrelated. So in this case, the formula leads to expectation of xy minus mu x mu y will become 0, or expectation of xy is equal to mu x into mu y will be getting. Orthogonal bivariate random variable. If two random variables x and y are orthogonal, it implies that expectation of xy will be equal to 0. So if this expectation of xy is 0, we'll be getting the covariance of xy is minus mu x mu y. The correlation coefficient of x and y. The correlation coefficient is denoted by rho of x comma y and is defined by rho x comma y is equal to covariance of xy by sigma x into sigma y. Then we know that the covariance of xy is given by expectation of x minus mu x, y minus mu y. Then after replacing this value in the above expression, I got the correlation coefficient x comma y is equal to expectation of x minus mu x, y minus mu y by sigma x sigma y. That will be equal to expectation of x minus mu x by sigma x into y minus mu y by sigma y.